My childhood, I think, really paved the way for all of it, to my social anxiety. A lot of mental and emotional abuse. My dad kicked me out when I was 19, so I came to Harrisburg with the last $20 I had in the bank and kind of walked the streets for a while and been homeless. So I pretty much had to learn how to survive there on out. My significant other that I was with for a good 15 years came down with stage 4 throat cancer, and, well, I kind of ended up here because a lot of things just went downhill. He was an alcoholic, and alcoholics are high risk for throat cancer, and I didn't realize how much crap I took until I was in here and I realized everything he did to me, and I had to go all the way down here and raise myself all the way back up. It was hard because I realized that a lot of these things I did to myself. I didn't mean to, I didn't want to, but I allowed somebody to mistreat me that was supposed to love me. And I realized how wrong I was, and I can't change it, but I'm here, so I can talk about it, so I guess that's a good thing. When I came through those doors, I was so scared. They used to say I dined and dashed, because I would come down there and I'd shovel food in my mouth and run. I would go 3 days without eating because I did not want to go to the dining room. I could not handle being around all them people. There were so many people, I didn't know them. It took me months, actually, to come out of that room and to socialize. I mean, a lot of crying, a lot of just everything. It was horrible.
When Jean came in, she couldn't look people in the eye. She spent every moment possible in her room. It's an old cliche, but it really did seem like Jean was kind of a shell of a person when she first came to us. And it's been really exciting to see all that God has managed to do in the last 18 months in bringing back who she was meant to be.
I've become very social in here, and I'm not social. But in here, I'm social. If I didn't come here, I would still be in self-seclusion, too scared to go outside, to be around people. I mean, I cut myself off from society a lot. Fear's going, and I live life, and I love it. I've got my life back.
When I see Jean, I see someone that's walking very closely with the Lord, has good relationships with other people, understands how to form relationships and put in place good boundaries to protect those relationships. She has grown in every aspect of life.
I grew up Christian. I really did. My mom was a strong Christian woman, but I strayed when I left home because I blamed God. But now, I think I have a stronger relationship now than I did when I was a teen.
Jean came to the mission with a foundation of faith already, but I have seen her faith just blossom in the time that she's been here. I see Jean and I see her happy and fulfilled. I think Jean has found joy again. In working with Jean, she's expressed to me a number of times that she's not sure when, if ever, she really experienced that before.
I know my youngest son, Trenton, he one time made a comment many months ago that I'm happy. He's never seen me happy like that. And I said, well, yeah, I am happy for the first time. So I think they do notice those changes. I know my daughter does, and my boys. So, yeah, there was a purpose for me being here, definitely. And I think I found that purpose.
Over time, Jean has worked through a lot of trauma. Some of it stemming from very early childhood experiences, all the way up through things that were still happening after she came here. We worked through a lot of those things, which also helped reduce her anxiety, get her more comfortable around other people. And as we were doing that work, we started to see Jean's personality come back little by little, and really got to know Jean for the first time. As we were getting to know her, I had the honor of working with her a lot and starting to find out that she had all these hopes and dreams from when she was just a little girl that she had never had an opportunity to pursue.
I'm going to go to Hack this fall. I'm living out a dream that I never got to live out when I was younger. One thing that I really always wanted to do is just get a lot of tools because I love children's books. I love to write a child's book. I'm not really into the novel thing. I much rather cater to children. It's more fun.
Jean is a reader and a writer. We often see her doing those things, but seeing her pursue getting some more tools to do that and a new level of confidence that she can do those things is really exciting.
For those who are thinking about coming here, I would say that don't expect it to be easy because it's going to be hard work. But in my experience, the end result is all worth it because I've learned a lot, and I wouldn't be here where I'm at now if it wasn't for this place, and I knew that.
I think I say this of every guest, but some of them stick with you in a special way. It has been an honor to work with Jean. My wish for Jean is all of the fullness that God has for her. That's not something that I can set or express. I don't think any of us even know what that is yet. But seeing her get this far, I can't even imagine where He's gonna take her.